Hello, and welcome back to my series on the 3 domains of development and how you, as a parent, can plan an activity which supports all 3 domains for your child. The next domain we will be focusing on is the cognitive domain, which focuses on executive functioning skills like problem solving, attention, memory, impulse control, and planning. It's also responsible for other learning skills like language development and information processing. These skills are important for development because they will be essential for later on learning in school. Now, 4-year-olds are still very new to these skills, especially the executive functioning ones, so it's important to be patient and flexible with them as they learn how to juggle all these new skills. The typical 4-year-old should be able to speak in full sentences, follow 2 to 3 step instructions, recognize shapes and colors, and they should begin recognizing letters and their sounds as well as numbers. Their recall skills are also getting stronger as they are able to recall things like storybooks and TV shows. We can build upon several of these skills through our farm activity by visiting each animal on the farm, asking your child, "What animal is that?" and then asking them what letter it starts with and what sound that letter makes. For example, if you go up to the cows and you ask your child, "What animal is that?" they say, "Cow." What letter does cow start with? C. What sound does C make? C. Cow. If your child isn't quite familiar with the different farm animals, it could be helpful to read them a book beforehand that is about farm animals. This way, they are learning to recall the animals from the storybook as well as their letters and the sound that the letters make. They might not be masters at their letters quite yet. For example, A is still struggling with the sounds that the letters make. If this is the case, don't worry, that just means this part of the activity is part of their zone of proximal development. This zone refers to when a child can't quite do an activity on their own, but they can do it with support from an older child or an adult. Offering tasks that fall into this zone is important because it challenges children just enough so that they can stay engaged but also build new skills. In the next and final video, we'll be focusing on the socio-emotional domain of development.